Kids Talk this week. Aha! Grab a group of 9 to 11-year-olds, put them in a room and get them to talk about things that affect them and items in the news. This week it was Wales Primary. This is part 1.
It's Kids Talk on BBC Radio Sheffield.
If you were in charge of the National Health Service, that's the doctors, the nurses and the ambulance people, what would you do? If there's one thing you could change, what would you change?
The doctors down at Kiveton, they're a bit slow.
I'd get loads of money towards more equipment.
Like a hospital close by.
I'd make it open, because it's not like open on weekends.
I'd change it so there's more people looking for cures for things.
Tell me about your grandma.
She's a bit strange and I have to take her shopping, so I don't like that.
She loves purple. She's a bit wacky. She drops a lot of things. My nan talks jibber jabber most of the time.
Her hearing aid's always playing up.
She likes bacon. She cares a lot for people.
She used to only buy chocolate to keep it in the fridge to fill it up.
She has a dog called Lucy and a cat called Whiskey.
She buys you cakes. She really cares for you. She wants a dog.
Has your grandma got any annoying habits?
Always correcting you. Always tells me off for talking in the car. Always turns the TV up so loud that I can't even hear myself think. She snores. Never has the radio on.
Blames everyone for anything.
What do you think about the Olympics coming to London? And if you've not heard, the Olympic torch is going to come through Sheffield.
Wow.
It's very exciting.
Hope we get the tickets.
Cool.
I think it's going to be fun.
What do you think about the Olympics then? Is it a good thing that they're coming to Britain?
I think that it's like one of the best sporting events.
It's healthy for you. Definitely a good idea.
I think there'll be a lot of tourists everywhere.
It's amazing that they're actually coming to Sheffield because it only happens every 4 years.
It's very popular, so people will come.
What's the most frightening thing that you've ever experienced?
Cracking my head open.
There was a massive hairy spider in my garden.
Going on a very big roller coaster what tips you upside down. My brother nearly killed himself. He was running across the road and the car came.
When I went on the Pepsi Max at Blackpool.
My dad hiding behind the cupboard when I was walking past and he said, "Boo, so thanks a lot, Dad."
Going on Alton Towers Oblivion.
When I fell over and cut my chin and it bled for 3 days.
Have you ever broke something important?
Yeah, I broke my nanny's elephant. My nanny's statue of an elephant. Broke my grandma's vase. A glass that Santa drinks from.
I think it was an ashtray or something. Not an ashtray. Stuff that keeps ashes in.
I broke my money box.
What's the best place you've ever been to?
I went to the waterside caravan site in Devon.
Disneyland bit. When I went to Lanzarote.
Blackpool, Pleasure Beach and Summerfields in Great Yarmouth.
Alton Towers #1.
Lodge in Leicester.
Estarte in Spain.
Gulliver's Kingdom.
What's the worst place you've ever been?
Probably stuck in the car on the way down to Cornwall.
The Herb Gardens.
Grandma's house. In Scotland, where me and my dad were walking over these mountains and there was like 25 mountains to get over to the seaside. When I go food shopping with my mum.
When I went sledging on Pit Top.
What meal can you cook?
Meat and potato pie.
Spaghetti carbonara.
What goes into a spaghetti carbonara?
Well, semolina for the pasta, flour and a couple of eggs. And then the sauce is just, I fry some bacon, then I add some mushrooms and then double cream and milk.
Chocolate and marshmallows, that's my dinner. Cake, toast, buns, cake, cookies and spaghetti bolognese.
Beans on toast.
Do you think the government are doing a good job?
I'm not sure because they sometimes are and they sometimes aren't, depending on what subject we're on about.
They sometimes are, but there's a load of potholes.
If you could give £100 to charity, if I gave you £100, which charity would you give to and why would you give to that charity?
Save the Children because it helps children in other countries.
It'll be my friend's charity. I'm not sure what it's called, but it helps children when they're born with diseases. A charity that gives water to other children that don't have it.
Cancer Research UK, because my nan died of cancer when I was 5.
The diabetes charity because I'm diabetic.
So that's Kids Talk this week for part 1 from Wales Primary School.
It's Kids Talk on BBC Radio Sheffield.
What do you do in your spare time?
Play football and cricket.
To the skate park with my best mate.
Go down and see my pony Amber.
Go to chaos drama classes.
Beg my dad to take me to KFC.
Play out with my best mate and muck out a horse and stuff.
Play out and I'll go swimming.
Well, sitting on the settee watching TV and also boxing.
I watch my sister do gymnastics.
I do swimming and dancing.
Do you think that schools get too much holiday?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because it's helpful when, like, the year sixes have just had the SATs and it's helping, and they've had time off so they can concentrate on the SATs more.
I think that we don't need less holiday because if we've been working hard for quite a while, we need to give our brains a rest.
I don't think there's enough, but there should be more because then we get more time off and then we get to play.
I think there's not that many, but my stepdad thinks that we're never at school.
I think we should have more holidays because then a lot of children can go to Alton Towers or Pleasure Beach.
I think we get round about just enough because we've just had SATs and it was quite hard. And before that, we had like 2 weeks off, so it gave us time to just relax before we had like pressure put on us. Not like we did have pressure.
Following on from Hammer, we also did homework in them holidays.
I think it's good because the amount of holidays that we're getting, because if it wasn't, then
We'd start dropping the scores a lot because it would be just like learning every day and we'd just get sick of it and our minds would wander.
What do you want to do when you leave school? And tell me why you want to do that.
I want to be an actress because I like acting.
I want to be a pop star and go on X Factor because apparently Tulisa is going on X Factor and I love her.
I want to open a bakery or a bun shop with my friend Ronnie because recently we baked 60 buns and a couple of cakes for an event that was happening at someone's grandma's house and we finished it.
I want even to be a teacher or like have my own business, like creating stuff because I'm a really good creator.
I would like to be a boxer.
I would like to be a teacher so that I can draw on the smartboard.
Me and my two mates want to go on Britain's Got Talent and do breakdancing.
Probably a teacher as well.
What do you think the future will look like? I'm going to arrive back here in 20 years' time. What will be happening? What will we be wearing? What will we be driving? What's life going to be like?
Probably electric-powered cars, but
Not that changed very much.
Hot-wired cars.
I think that you won't find me here because I'll be an actress.
I think there'll be less potholes.
You'll probably find me a bit taller.
there might be like not as many people building.
We'll wear spacesuits.
I'll be 29.
Time now for the shameless plug.
We are collecting vouchers from Sainsbury's for sports equipment, and if you have any loose ones, can you bring them into Wales Primary School, please?